And now we'll go for our contract. Yeah, I'm all good, monster. As I was saying, I just took some time off just to wait for this game. So we're gonna negotiate it. I definitely want. Can I get 3? Ooh. I'm tempted for the 3 here on salvage because I'm guessing at 2.5 there's gonna be probably a decent mech that we might get out of this. We've got the money to cover at least a few months here. So I'll take that. We're going to swap out our Wolverine here. And the Vindies. This is our new scout. Tank. I could just about swap the Shadowhawk and the Wolverine, but we'll see how it performs. I need to move the Vindy into storage. Every mech you have out of storage just costs you money each month. So I find I'm better off just running the 4 in the drop bay, in the mech lab. Alright, what do we got here? Patron of the Arts. Accused of heresy. My god, burn the heretic. Burn the heretic. So I know 2.5 maybe maybe gives you between lights, mediums, and if you're a little unlucky you might get a heavy. And in my case, I'm hoping for a heavy. So the basic idea of this one is you roll over here, you pick something up, and then you book it out over here. So we're picking up a painting done by somebody. Actually, I haven't checked out my Wolverine here yet. Let's have a look at you. Jesus, that's a big old fist to the face. Thanks for the follow there. That is... He's got a little tiny head. He looks like he's got a little cockroach head there. Alright, scout on first. Let's roll. We're going to take to the trees. Last time I've done a few of these, you hit contacts around here somewhere. So we definitely want the trees first. Wait for him to see if he pops anything. Nothing? Cool. We'll push everyone else up just a little bit behind him. Actually, how tanky are you? Get about 1,000, so a little under the Centurion. The Centurion is really well armored. Alright, you want to push up for the next bunch of trees. We're just going to take tree to tree. Thing with the waypoints is never travel through the trees because it's actually slower to go through trees. If you hit trees, if I was deep into these trees, you actually can't move quite as far. There's no tweaking yet of the AI. Thanks, monster. There's no tweaking of the AI yet. There's no modding since it's only press releases at the moment. I know there's a massive team of guys who are super excited to start getting modding done. So I do actually know there's a guy, he's called a MechWarrior, and we're going to reserve actually. We want this to see what else is here. I know he's done a bit of modding to the beta version, and he made the AI a fair bit better, so it'll be interesting to see what people come up with. I'm happy for this guy to sit tight. That feels like a vehicle or something out in the middle of nowhere. So there's probably something over here, because it wasn't the Bulldog that fired. Bulldog's going to go next. Might mean there's a medium mech actually out here, because we don't know yet. We're going to reserve down again. Alright, so there's it's probably 2 vehicles and 2 mechs. Either that or that could still be a vehicle, because I know there's some vehicles that move in the medium phase. So we need vision here. The Wolverine's probably pretty happy to just sense lock this guy and rotate. Or, yeah, I think we're going to sense lock. We want this guy to move next turn. They have no vision yet. You can tell if they have vision. If you can see them, they can see you. Oh, a couple of vehicles. This light mech's not good. It's just a piece of junk. The old locust. So we want to shred evasion. We could actually probably sit tight and start firing from here with the blackjack. 2 ACs are only about 50 damage, so it doesn't matter if he misses too much. It's more about getting that evasion down, and then we can push. Probably the Centurion can actually go for a push here, just to get a little bit closer. He's got the armor to eat it. The blackjack definitely can't eat any rounds. His arms are pretty much tinfoil coated in I shouldn't have moved glitch. Should have been behemoth first. Oh well. Because the difference is AC 5 and an LRM 10 here, whereas this is only going to be a AC 5 and an LRM 5. But it doesn't matter. It's only an extra 5 missiles, right? What could go wrong? Let's give this guy a bit more welly. Right arm, right torso. Should be a pilot injury. Next turn we'll get these guys all hunkered down. So now he's got vision, right? As soon as you can see him without sensor lock, he has vision. Alright, go for the Wolverine, that's good for me. So all this stuff back here, so there's 2 mediums, well, there's 2 vehicles and another vehicle in the assault phase. All that stuff back there can now see this guy though. I can see these guys. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take our moves so all these guys reinforce. We're not going to fire on this. We're going to sensor lock them. We need some of this evasion down. Lights are notoriously hard to hit if they've got high amounts of evasion. I'm still tempted to fire though. How much heat do we generate? If we scored hits, it's a bit of a dice roll though. Alright, I'm gonna roll those dice. I don't know. I tell you, I'm gonna miss some 90% chances, and instead I'm gonna hit the 50s. I'll take those 50s though. I mean, that guy's out of the way. These guys never have much evasion. I do have a slight problem that I have no vision now. But what we're going to do, jump jets are going to go garbage, is we're probably going to just push embrace. So I don't know what that is. I'd say that's a vehicle. It's sensor locking. Okay, it's a mech. I've never seen a vehicle sensor lock. That does mean that all this stuff's gonna just hose poor old Decker here. Yeah, it's definitely a mech. We're gonna reserve. Alright, so they got PPC and some LRMs. Griffin? Feels like a Griffin, maybe. You, my friend, need to just push and brace as well. Glitch, can you get me any vision? I'm just gonna reserve. I want these guys to shoot their shots first before I decide what to do. Wow, I've never seen a vehicle do that, but cool. You live and you learn, right? Sensor locking vehicles. Guess it makes sense. It tells you what they are. So tacticians, I'm pretty sure, come with sensor locking. So if you look above them, I'll show you in a bit when this stops moving its camera. So if you look over here, it says tactician above this. I don't know if I can see any others, but when you see my pilots back in the mech in the barracks, you'll see that they're called defenders and tacticians and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's just a combination of whatever their names are gives you that, and I'm fairly certain tactician is the one that comes with sensor locking. We're gonna push here, and then I'll decide what I want to do. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go vigilance. Vindicator, okay. It's pretty well armored. We're definitely, I think vehicles are probably gonna be, wow, you cost me 30. You're expensive, my friend. I'll take that though. So you got to make sure you use the special skills, things like vigilance, which lets you move, entrench, and fire. If you want to push out like this, I mean, because all this stuff would just turn on me, right? We'll definitely blast this guy. I want to get rid of this SRM. The Vindy is going to be more than one turn to kill, whereas this guy should die in one turn. And that's, what's that, like 36, 40? It's about 76 damage off the table. Alright, they're hating on that guy. Unless it's not a SRM carrier or something. But we should now be able to get some shots from back here as well over this way. I could probably ruin this guy's day, actually. We can precision strike him. The main thing with precision strike, you get a bit of an extra chance to hit, but it pushes him back in initiative phase. So he's going to go from being a medium to a heavy, while all my mediums get to fire on him out in the open with basically one piece of evasion. He's not going to have a good time there at all. I want to... Where's that guy? I want to rotate just a little here. I don't mind hide hits on the Centurion on the left-hand side. Well, basically on this arm here. Yeah, the left arm. Because it's full of nothing. So we can afford a few hits on that. And this guy is going to have a bad old day here. He's having a terrible day, actually. He just got shot in the face. I was going to fire a whole lot more stuff into him, but I guess not. We'll reserve here. We'll let everything come in. The only things, in fact, they probably don't have any vision. Oh, there's another mech, though. Damn, where are these mechs popping out from? We're going to reserve again. What phase did that guy go in? I think that's a medium mech. He went in the third phase, so it should be a medium mech. We just got sensor locked here. And shot here. Okay. I do need vision. They are sensor locking me to death here. Actually, I've got vision over... okay. This thing here's got the vision, right? How much armor have you got? Are you half For it. Oh. Okay, I don't like the SRMs at all. Be happy if he died in this salvo, and then we can decide what to do with the rest of our team. Come on. Okay, that's not good. If he had died, we could have maybe pushed the Wolverine around a little. Instead, the Wolverine's just eating it to the side. We might have to rotate the Wolverine as well, so that the hits are starting to get spread out over the entire armor, and not just the side armor. We got some terrain issues here. Alright, well, he can't see us. I'm fairly happy to move the Blackjack. If they sense lock him, it's not going to be a happy time for him. He's got reasonable armor. It's just not frontline armor. 2 hits to the front will kill this. Who we got left? Okay, so this guy's going to want to push, I think. So we're going to move. We're going to move just enough so that this doesn't have vision. So I'll show you what I mean. If I moved here, as soon as you get a red line and a red eye, they have vision. That means basically he doesn't have to bother moving. Everything else has vision and can then fire on you if they've got long range weapons or even medium range weapons, right? Because sometimes you can fire with lasers out of vision. So I just want to move just enough that he hopefully has to move a little bit, but not too much. And then I'm going to brace. I'm just happy for this guy to be a bit of a sponge for a while. I mean, he's got some heat issues anyway. So this guy's probably going to move, right? Ooh, second medium mech. Alright. So we'll see what this guy is. I don't mind this. More medium mechs means more medium mech salvage for me, really. It looks like there's only 3 now, so the 2 mechs and the vehicle. We'll probably go for that vehicle next. And then we'll work out what we need to do. Oh. I can give vision here. What I might do is I might move and vigilance. That way we will get our turn before all of this stuff. So if things look a little hairy, enforcer. Wow, I haven't seen one of these actually. Let's have a look at you, buddy. Oh, he's looking cool. What is he? I know you're a medium mech. A large laser. Oh, AC-10. Oh, that's gonna be a little unfun. But we're definitely vigilance up here. We're not gonna shoot on that. We definitely want this thing out. PPC, SRM. Please, sir, I do not want you. I'm hoping that this just kills them straight out. Oh, that's not looking good. Everyone else has got a turn to fire here. Ooh, he's got a turn to fire. Luckily, the PPC missed. Lucky it missed. So we'll push around here. Is there anywhere we get multi-shot? You don't have multi-shot anyway. We'll hang towards... No, so we can't hang towards the back. They don't have vision, so I'm gonna hope that they just beat on the Wolverine while we try and beat down the Manticore. The Manticore goes last, so we do get a few rounds of firing into him before he gets angry at us. Structure exposed. Glitch. What do you got, my friend? Can probably happily push here. What do we got in here? An AC5 versus. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Pays to stay out of as much vision as you can. You only really want to be giving up whoever's just tanking with their face, right? So this guy and this guy. So we're gonna multi-shot. We're gonna drop the missiles over here. Hope the LRM-10 is enough to just crush this thing and do a little bit of damage there. We have shot this quite a few times on the side, so whew, just on the last hit. And we'll start doing damage to this enforcer. And you, buddy. Let me just pour my coffee. Alright. Blackjack. What do you got vision of? You got nothing. Oh, you got something. That's not too bad. The brace is going to eat up. I mean, at best we do 25 damage. But it's something. He has no ability to see us. If the AI goes insane, it could run forward. We're going to reserve. I want this guy to move and drop that brace. Even in the trees, with a bit of invasion, we would do more damage. That was an AC5. It's probably a Wolverine. I do see a lot of Wolverines. Do I have... I don't have anything special. We're going to reserve. We just want that enforcer to move. There's nothing else to really... Man, they're hating on this Wolverine. It's the only thing they can see. They are getting a little unruly with that side, though. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to rotate here. We're just going to shoot this guy. I actually have a feeling we would be better off stripping some of this evasion before we shoot at him. Go something like that. We should get... So if I jump, I'm fairly certain that's enough high ground to get a high ground difference. Doesn't look like it, does it? So we're only getting... Can we have a look? What are we getting here? Okay, we are getting the height difference. That's nice. Just because we're a little bit higher up. So we'll start shredding this guy. I do it with the guys who do the least amount of damage, because at least if you miss, you come out nice. Okay, so there's one more vehicle still out and about. So that makes the Shadowhawk up next. Well, I don't know if this guy does smallest damage anymore. It's more likely to be the Centurion here. Although you get to fire everything. What's this? This is 50. Actually, it is probably you. The SRMs do a lot of work. Rotate. Fire. Maintaining your brace is always important. I mean, the difference between being entrenched and guarded versus not is pretty big. If you ever play multiplayer on this game, you'll notice it straight away when people don't brace and entrench on you. Alright, buddy. You are in for a world of pain. Funnily enough, I actually stripped what? I stripped the small laser off this guy, and now I kind of wish I had it. If we get lucky, we could rip a leg think we'd have to be super lucky for that, though. I'm glad I took some ammo off this. I don't know why he was carrying so much ammo. That looks like we completely whiffed. Hopefully he doesn't try for back shots. He could. Oh, that's a Shadowhawk. So this guy could probably get around behind us. I didn't want to back. I'm tempted to shoot at this guy with who's gonna most likely do the most damage here? Probably our own Shadowhawk, right? I just want to shoot him before he moves, because he's gonna get his evasion in a second here, and he's gonna get knocked. So now he's absolutely stuffed. We get called shots on him. They lose their vision as soon as a mech's down. Actually, I don't know who's got. This guy's probably got vision on here and here. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's. He's got no vision. The Wolverine? He's got vision on the Wolverine, so I could actually back up with the Wolverine. And then the AI that's over here would have no vision on him to fire. So let's try and kill this guy with some cool shots. Actually, oof. I'm also tempted to just alpha him. Not a sprint. So jump here. We can pretty much alpha this dude. This guy's been. Yeah, let's go for it. 90s to hit on. I think it's about 150 damage. Now, if I punch him, I'm still in vision of this guy. Plus, you can't do cool shots with punching, which is always a little bit awkward. So if I punched him, I would have the chance of maybe doing damage travels. So I could probably, if I hit an arm here, it would probably travel through into the center, but not kill him. Whereas if I just called shot on the center torso, probably got a decent chance of coring him. So now all I do is I just move the Wolverine back brace, and we shouldn't get shot by the LRMs. I have had times where it tells me I'm not in vision, but it is. It does give us a turn to cool down as well. So back out here, brace up. Whatever's shooting us with LRMs. Ooh, you can see the Shadowhawk. Yeah, alright. I should have checked my vision a bit better. So now we just need to work on their Shadowhawk. Are you really in vision? Okay, you are. Does that mean... I swear I made sure you... Ooh. The Blackjack's in vision too. I could actually shunt this guy over a turn. With a precision strike. What can you fire from here? You can fire fairly much everything. Alright, let's do it then. So we'll precision strike this guy. We'll take on his torso. It's going to cost us a fair bit of heat. It'll push him back in the initiative phase, which means we get to fire with pretty much everything before he gets to even think about what he wants to do. Problem with the side shot is it actually lowers your center torso hit chance. But I think we just keep going at this. He doesn't have a lot of stability issues yet. If we keep mashing him, hopefully we will get there. AC5 crit. So with the crits, the first crit will make the weapon a +1 to fire, so it makes it harder to fire. The second crit will destroy the weapon. And we're going to have to sit tight with the Wolverine as well. And we're just going to give him hell. This guy actually is really close to getting knocked. If I knock him over, unfortunately we won't get any cool shots on him. Because he'll probably get up. But he will have a harder time firing. Should we just kill him? I think we killed him. Excellent. So the pilot took too many hits. Good for us. So we know there's one more thing out here. That's not a tempting sprint, but we'll take it anyway. Gives us a turn of cooling down. Everybody, this Wolverine runs pretty hot actually. Good thing he's a semi-scout. Okay. This is a garbage place to be sitting. Alright, I just have to hope there's only one thing out here. We'll see if this pops anything. Okay, it looks like one vehicle. Yeah, he's getting on the Mech. He's on the Wolverine. Which is cool for him. The vehicle shouldn't get any vision, so we should be just able to push on him pretty easily. Alright, we're going to reserve in. See what he wants to do. He should just roll. Okay, he's just going to roll around in the ditch. That's unfortunate for him. Really? That's where we can get vision? Yeah, no thanks. What are you? That's the real question. Striker? Well, that looks like a striker. Striker. SRMs and LRMs. So we'll just keep traveling sideways as we roll for the extract point. And we'll just give them LRMs as we go. Tell you, if I was that striker, I'd probably be turning my vehicle around and going this way. It definitely would not be, this can be a sprint. Direct fire weapons here are going to get us nowhere. We will take two outside of the trees. It's slightly quicker if you're not inside trees. So we'll take that. His 2 evasion, he's a monster. You're a monster, sir. Ooh, direct fire? I'll take that though. Should be the last of the bad guys. Especially for a 2.5 skull. I mean, we've faced a bunch of vehicles and a couple of mediums. Seems about the level of a 2.5 skull at this point. From what I've read from the HBS guys, it looks like depending on where you are in the storyline, a 2.5 skull can mean different things. So towards the end of the game, a 2.5 skull can mean there's big old heavies rolling around. Towards the start of a game, it just means there's mediums and lights. Although don't quote me on that when you get heavies in your 2.5 skull at the start of the game. And they wreck you. Because I'm sure that's going to happen to someone. Now, can I fit 4 mechs on this? I can. You get in as deep as you can, my friend. Alright, you just jump over this mess. These two are probably actually blocking him a little. The trees slow you down, as I said. So, jumping sometimes gets you a little bit further. You get in. And we should be able to extract. Get me out of here, baby. Bring it home. Most of the times, if you kill all the enemy, you don't have to bother doing the entire LZ thing. So So hopefully, what are we looking for here? The shadow. Did we shoot someone in the face? I think we shot some of the lights in the face. So we won't get full salvage for the mediums. Getting a lot of experience these days, which is nice. Experience seems to scale on the skulls. I'll probably take the Shadowhawk here. I like the Enforcer. And I mean, I could assemble an entire Vindy here, but I'm already on the verge of selling Vindies. And, ooh. Damn. That would kind of be nice. I'll probably dump the Vindy part for the morale. Yo, get out of here, Vindy part. For morale. I do like morale. Like, hey. I know what you're trying to do. And it's not going to work. I do like the morale a lot. I mean, you burn through a lot of it. Yeah, I thought I headshotted something. If we're lucky, we might get some more Vindy parts here. We got one. Did I not put that as my priority? I don't know. I swear I put that in there. Alright, well, we'll take our money and run. Take my money and run. I still need... I feel like I need maybe a little bit heavier mechs before liberating Panzer. I'm pretty sure liberating Panzer is my next mission in the storyline. Because the time I did it, there was a bunch of SRM carriers, which will just destroy you. And then the main mech force was something like a dragon, which is a heavy, Centurion, some trebuchets. It was pretty scary when I rocked up with my medium lance. Alright, yeah, some experience, thank you. Probably look for... Okay, so the upgrades are coming. So we want to head over to the mech bay and give somebody the upgraded... Luckily, upgrades, so you need to go in the cargo hold. Every time you can, I like to keep 4. The reason I like to keep 4 is basically it cuts down on your costs here by about 16k each, which is nice. I have a feeling they might adjust this to make it that bigger mechs cost more, because at the moment there's no difference between me having a medium and a light. So we've sent him to the mech bay. We want to upgrade some dude here. Should I send out the wrong mech? I did. I did indeed. I need... Where's my blackjack gone? Oh my god. Okay, I did this wrong.
Sure thing. We'll see that.
Sure thing. You need to go in the damn storage, my friend. Because we're not using the Vindy. And we need a upgrade on somebody here. We'll probably give it over to... Somebody's going to stick around on the field for the longest. So most likely the Centurion. So we'll refit you. Yeah, I have seen, so... I watched when Sidestrafe was doing his playthrough of the pre-release. You can literally, if you wanted to, you could just grind the side missions for eternity till you had, I think he had things like Orions, which are heavy mechs and stuff. By the time he wasn't allowed to do the Panzer mission, which is the next one along. if my game wants to. So if I look at mine, the Panzer mission should be the next mission from once I do a few of these. And he basically had heavy mechs and stuff. He had I think he had 3 or 4 heavy mechs just from grinding. You can grind 3 skulls and stuff. You can still get a fair range of missions. But yeah, you can just grind side missions forever till you are basically completely overpowered. I mean, he did play the thing for days and days to do it, but you could do it if you wanted. Would be a little crazy, but it's possible. Alright, enough of that. I need to stick this module on. You've got something in your head slot? Is there somewhere else I can stick your laser? I can stick it on the arm. I don't like that in case you lose your arm. I'd like you to keep a weapon here. The Centurion. You've got nothing in your head. Cool. So you need a comms unit. So you can give your mechs. There's one that gives your mech survivability. Your pilot gives it survivability. Stuff like this. They cost nothing. There's no weight except for the slot. So they're pretty nice upgrades. We're going to confirm that. It's going to take a day to install. Centurion is now the leader of the pack.
I'll let you know when that's done.
We're going to have to wait 5 days total here. So we need to probably look for a mission that's got a bit of travel time. Either a battle for 3 skulls. This one's already on the mission we're at, the base we're at. I could probably wait for this. I'd like the 2.5. We don't have travel. It's only 5 days wait time. I swear somebody needed some training though. Gunnery up to 17%. Starts to get pretty nice. The Blackjack is doing fairly well for itself. It should be able to... I should consider maybe giving some better weapons to that Blackjack. I'm gonna go all the way to breaching for my skill set here. Behemoth, I probably want to up your gunnery. You don't particularly need piloting and guts just yet. I'd rather the base hit chances go up. Just makes life a little bit easier. You don't have to sort of be too upset that you missed point blank. Wow, you have a lot of experience, my friend. Yeah, that'll do. I think I'm going to max piloting pretty quick.
Good to go.
I'll save for that. Hellbender should be just training away to himself. And we're going to go just chill for a bit. While we wait for our mechs to be done.
Network orders complete.
Lounge is done, so everyone should be a little bit better off on their morale. I could do the secondary upgrade for the +1 again. It's a lot of money for that, baby. It does also, these upgrades affect any random conversations you get. I probably want to look for this other training module though. I swear, I think it was the structure upgrade. I can't remember what upgrades I did to get the training module. Alternatively, I could do for the refit and repair. What do you take? Wow, you're expensive too. Alright, we're just gonna apparently get the cheap upgrade to repair the outside. I did notice that the upgrades on the ship also make the ship look a lot better. So at the moment we've got a fair few holes. Later on it starts to get shinier and better looking, which is good news. I have good news. There is no big holes in the side of your ship. Destroy base. I will happily take this. Bit more money. Pays the bills. Can I get 3? Is that possible? I have to go all the way. It's so annoying that I have to go all the way for 3. I really want some more money because I know payday's gonna 23 days. I know payday's gonna roll round. I mean, this literally pays for nearly all of my thing, and I'm gonna have to just eat the fact. You know what? I want to progress as well. Screw it. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to refit my stupid blackjack here? I think I have to. Yeah, he's got nothing on his arms. I'm actually gonna change the blackjack. Normally he runs with AC2s. I'm gonna give him AC5s. He normally runs with a cup. Okay, you don't want to fit that for me. So we need some AC5 ammo. Yo, AC5 ammo. I do have an AC10. I could give this to the Cent as well. AC5 ammo. Might as well put it. But the shoulders explode with stuffed anyway. So it doesn't matter if we put it in this shoulder, I guess. No chest lasers. Okay. I could give the lasers to the arms. You get bonus for anything on the arms. So I could actually go something like this. The mech then becomes very sad looking when he loses his arms though. I think we could risk something like this. I very rarely get my blackjack shot. I say that and suddenly he's just gonna get plowed in the face. Although, what's this for damage? So this is, each AC5 does 45, so it's 90, plus another 50. So we do about 140 close range. But we do more long range. Yeah, I probably like this more. We have 15 rounds of firing. Should be okay. 14 days, we're stuffed.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
I guess we're traveling. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.